I'm Susanna Temkin. I'm Interim Chief Curator at El Museo del Barrio, and I'm very pleased to have been able to have the chance to write the text for this exhibition at Silverlens Galleon Trade, which was organized by Katey Acquaro. Galleon Trade brings together artists living across the Americas, in the Philippines, in the United States, in Mexico, artists who live in the ports of call where the Manila Galleon stopped, where the Manila Galleon exchanged goods, exchanged ideas, became a transference point for peoples across the continents. And the Manila trade really became both an imperial, a colonial, and a geographic transnational method for bringing people and artists together. Many of the inheritances of the Manila Galleon continue to be felt today through material cultures, also through our cultural inheritances. And these are some of the ideas that when I approached this exhibition was really excited to be writing about. Artists in the show reference materials that the galleons would have carried across, would have exchanged at different ports of call. And for me, I was also interested in how these materials were not only brought across the world via the galleon trade, but how they were also used and became part of the ship. Looking at Patricia Perez Eustaquio's fountain series, we see a large sculpture that takes the form of a rope. It's made with abaca, also known as Manila hemp, which is an incredible material native to the Philippines, a plant-based material that was used not only for rope technology, so here we have a reference almost to an anchor is how I see it, but was also used for precious filaments in the tapestry, like the works that she also created that are in view in this show, but also referencing indigenous jewelry forms. I'm also really struck by her use of the gazing balls, which for me, becomes this point of retrospection where we can think about both the past and the present and the future as we're looking at this piece. Other artists in the show who reference cordage or roping are Carmen Argote in her Comfort series works, which is a real assemblage of materials that she collects on the streets of Los Angeles and reforms through almost cathartic practice into these really both seductive and in some ways repulsive material containers. Similarly, Bernardo Pacquing also is someone who takes to the streets of Manila searching for the urban detritus that makes up his assemblage, paintings, material sculptures. At the front of the gallery space here at Silverlens New York, we see his work Stowaway, which uses a really unfamiliar object today called a rat stop. And a rat stop is what it sounds like. It would have been used on the Manila galleons, on the ships, as a way to prevent unwanted vermin from entering the hold and possibly contaminating the precious materials that the galleon would be transporting.